When we all woke up on Sunday morning, everything had changed.
Hurricane Harvey changed the role of the radio station.
We've got to worry about keeping people alive.
In a news station in 2017, everybody has to pitch in.
At the beginning of the storm, it was about getting people out.
Now you become this information source for the community.
That was our main focus, is to get as much information as we could out to every listener in Houston.
Coverage of Tropical Storm Harvey here at News Radio 7.
We decided to simulcast hurricane coverage, and we did that for the next 4 days.
That's Radio Houston coverage of Hurricane Harvey. My name is George, that is Lauren, and that is Sarah. You may know us from different radio stations.
We wrote up a focus on the wall. Who needs to get out? How do they get out? And where do they go?
And it's our job to, I think, disseminate that information.
We had 3 people in the studio on the air, but we had 9 or 10 people off the air researching information.
We're out there giving you all the phone numbers you need. If you've been flooded in, do you need to call 911 or should you call 311?
You've got to get that information out because it's life-threatening.
Breaking information coming out about what is happening in Sienna Plantation. There is a mandatory evacuation going on there.
We never went off the air. We never stopped with the broadcast.
Can you get to the mayor? Can you get to this political figure? Can we get information from this person?
Now, the storm was devastating. I don't want to underestimate that. We have a lot of people now who are needing food assistance.
Everybody was diving in, trying to figure out what the community needed.
We asked listeners to call in if they could.
What we've been doing this morning is allowing you to be our reporters. Annette, what can you tell us?
Yeah, power's been out over here since about 3 or 4. Trees are already on top of our cars. It's pretty intense.
Interesting and amazing at the same time to see this whole community out there waiting for us to tell their story.
We were there to be part of that community, and it was the role that we're meant to do when something like this happens, because we've got the ability to reach a lot of people.
So I absolutely know that we made a difference.
I feel like I'm talking to some really good friends. You keep tuned right here. People are fantastic. I've had you on 24/7 since 11 a.m. Friday.
Of all that flooding downstream from the Addicks and Barker
I was supposed to be there to stay calm and to try to help people so that they could make the best decision for themselves.
You hope, if you've done your job as a broadcaster in radio, that you've done your due diligence as a broadcaster and you gave the information to the people that needed to get the information.
Those 72 hours doing that broadcast are some of my proudest moments in my radio career.
I honestly feel like that we saved lives.